handstand, straddle, wall facing, balance. If you're an adult gymnastics skill seeker working on your straddle handstand, press the handstand, or looking to increase your overhead shoulder strength, check this out. The wall facing straddle balance handstand is a fantastic exercise for all of these goals. The main focus points of this handstand drill is to keep the shoulder angle open, keep the legs and arms straight, get the legs as close to parallel to the floor as possible, and to find balance. Let's take a closer look. Start by sitting on the floor facing the wall. Open the legs into your widest straddle position with the feet touching the wall. The more flexible you are, the closer you will sit to the wall. Place a mark on the floor beside your hip bones. This is a rough guide for placing the hands on the floor in the wall facing straddle handstand. It's a rough guide and you'll need to experiment with the hand placement to find what works best for you. It's not often that people need to move their hands further away from the wall. Next, place the palms of the hands against the mark on the floor and walk your feet up the wall. Once in the wall facing handstand, make sure the feet are together, the legs are straight, the toes are pointed, and the pelvis is set in a posterior pelvic tilt, our PPT. Make sure the shoulders are elevated by pushing down into the floor and moving your shoulders towards your ears. Keep the shoulders elevated for the duration of this drill. Next, initiate the movement by piking at the hips. Keep the feet on the wall and slowly move the hips away from the wall until they are vertically stacked above the wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Make sure the shoulder angle stays open as you perform the straddle handstand. Do not allow the shoulders to lean away from the wall at any point. From this slightly piked position, open the legs as wide as possible and allow the hips to move into an anterior pelvic tilt, APT, as you move into the straddle handstand. Keep tilting the pelvis by sucking your belly button in towards the spine to pull the legs down to be parallel to the floor. If you're not there yet, work the range of motion you have and continue to train your pancake flexibility. As you move into the straddle handstand, you must continue to fight to keep the shoulder angle open. Do not allow the shoulders to move away from the wall. From a side view, the wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked in a nice vertical alignment, and the hips should be slightly behind the head. It's perfectly fine to have a slight arch in the lower back. Once in the straddle shape, keep the weight balanced in the middle of the hands as you try to lift the feet off the wall and establish a freestanding straddle handstand. The best way to do this is to elevate the shoulders while sitting the hips back until the feet lift off the wall. Be careful not to lift the legs up because this will shift the center of mass and cause you to fall off the wall. Holding the freestanding straddle handstand for 10 to 30 seconds is an excellent target to aim for. Once you hit your hold time, you can practice moving from the straddle to a straight freestanding handstand by bringing the legs together and moving the pelvis into a posterior pelvic tilt. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.